If you don't want to fail extending your working holiday visa in Australia, please keep watching this video. Somewhere between your first sunrise at Uluru and your third shift at the mango farm, something shifted. You stopped counting the days. You started counting how many more you could get. Here's the thing nobody tells you before you land. Extending your working holiday visa isn't just possible. For most people, it's absolutely achievable. But there is one number that defines everything. 88 days. That's the hurdle standing between you and another full year in Australia. In this video I'm going to walk you through the exact rules, the eligible industries, the paperwork traps, and the job resources that will get you across that line, correctly, in 2026. Stay with me, this is the only guide you'll need. First, let's be clear about which visa you're actually on. The working holiday visa comes in two types. The subclass 417 is for passport holders from countries like the UK, Ireland, Germany, Japan, South Korea, and about 20 others. The subclass 462 covers countries like the USA, China, India, Argentina, and Vietnam. Why does it matter? Because while both visas allow you to potentially stay for a second and a third year, the rules to get there can differ. On both visas, earning those extra years usually requires doing specified regional work. However, the 462 has additional conditions like education requirements, and for many nationalities, strict annual caps on how many first-year visas are handed out. Rules and eligible postcodes change frequently, so always check the Home Affairs website for your specific country. Here are the core requirements. To get your second year, you need to complete 3 months, roughly 88 days, of specified work in a regional area during your first year. To get your third year on the 417, you need 6 months of specified work in a regional area during your second year. The phrase, regional area, sounds simple. It is not. And specified work doesn't just mean farming. Let's break both of those down right now. Most backpackers hear regional work and immediately think fruit picking. And yes, agriculture is still the most common pathway. Picking, planting, pruning, packing. But in 2026, the eligible industries are much broader than that. Construction work in designated regional postcodes now qualifies. This includes concreting, carpentry, plumbing, electrical trades, and general laboring on approved sites. If you have any trade background, this can be a fantastic option. Pay rates are often significantly higher than farm work. Tourism and hospitality in Northern Australia is one of the most underrated pathways. Work at resorts in the Kimberley, the Top End, North Queensland, or the Outback qualifies as specified work. We're talking housekeeping, food and beverage, front desk, tour guiding, and kitchen work. If you've got hospitality experience, you can extend your visa while working in one of the most spectacular corners of the planet. This one surprises people. Disaster recovery work qualifies. Flood cleanup, bushfire recovery, cyclone response, all eligible. Australia gets hit by natural disasters every year, and the government created this pathway to bring in labour where communities need it most. It's meaningful work, it counts, and communities genuinely need the help. Other eligible industries include plant and animal cultivation, fishing and pearling, tree farming and felling, and mining. If you're ever unsure whether your specific job qualifies, go directly to the Home Affairs website, not a hostel notice board. This chapter could save your visa. Listen carefully, not all of Australia counts as a regional area for visa purposes. Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Perth, Adelaide, none of them count. But here's where people get caught. The boundaries are not always obvious. This is what I call the postcode trap. There are real situations where one side of a street falls inside an eligible regional postcode, and the other side does not. Your employer might be completely confident they are in a regional area. They might be wrong. Here is how you verify it correctly. Go to the Department of Home Affairs website, link is in the description, and search for the Working Holiday Maker regional work postcode list. Check the specific postcode of your workplace, not your accommodation address. If it's on the list, you're good. If it's not on the list, that work does not count toward your 88 days. Never rely solely on your employer's word about whether a location qualifies. Always verify it yourself. One more thing, the postcode list does get updated. Check it at the start of each job. Don't assume that because a postcode qualified 6 months ago, it still qualifies today. This is one of those details that costs people their extension every single year. You can complete all 88 days and still fail your extension if your paperwork is wrong. Home Affairs needs proof. Organized, clear, verifiable proof. The requirement is measured in days, not hours. A day is any day on which you perform some eligible work, even just a few hours counts. But you need documentation for every single day you are claiming. Many farm jobs pay by piece rate, per bin, per kilogram, or per row. For piece rate work, keep your piece rate agreements and keep every payslip. The combination of both proves you worked on a specific day at a specific location. Now, the most important document of all. Form 1263 or Form 1464 depending on what visa you are on. This is the employer verification for specified work form. Your employer must complete this. It confirms the location, the type of work, and the exact dates you worked. Without Form 1263 or 1464, even completely legitimate work becomes very difficult to prove to Home Affairs. Get it signed before you leave each job. Tracking down an employer weeks later is a nightmare, and some simply disappear. As of July 1, 2024, UK passport holders on the 417 visa no longer need to complete specified work to earn their second or third year visas. They do not need to do regional work, which means they do not need this form at all. When we managed working hostels, we used to receive emails and phone calls from desperate previous guests wanting to get their form signed off. Some did it, many did not. Keep your proof of work information up to date all the time. Build a digital evidence folder as you go. Payslips, bank statements, photos of you at the worksite with timestamps, text messages confirming your roster. More evidence is always better than less. Finding the right regional job is where backpackers waste weeks of time, and sometimes get scammed. Here are the resources that actually work in 2026. The Harvest Trail is the Australian government's own job board for agricultural work. It is free, it is legitimate, and it covers every state. Start here. Workforce Australia, also government-run, lists regional jobs across multiple eligible industries. Seek and Indeed both have regional filters. Use them alongside the postcode checker to confirm eligibility before you apply. Regional harvest labour offices exist in major growing areas. They match workers directly with farmers, no fees, no middlemen. Towns like Mildura, Bundaberg, Shepparton, Carnarvon, and Kununurra all have them. If you don't want to waste valuable months and money searching for jobs, this channel, Backpack Australia, also has hundreds of working holiday visa employers on our contact list. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and sign up for our email list for more information. Now for the red flags. And these are important. Any agent or hostel charging you a placement fee to find regional work is almost certainly a scam. Legitimate employers do not charge workers to apply. Full stop. Be very careful on Facebook groups and WhatsApp threads offering guaranteed 88 days. If a job sounds too easy, pays suspiciously high, and requires a cash deposit up front, walk away. Fake employers can cost you your visa application and your real money. Australia has a way of getting into your blood. The space, the people, the feeling that you could just keep driving and never reach the edge. The 88-day requirement isn't a punishment, it's a doorway. Do it right, and Australia gives you more time. More adventures, more of whatever it is that made you stay. Know your visa type, verify your postcodes, lock in your paperwork from day one. If this video helped you work out your next move, hit subscribe, drop a like, and most importantly, comment below with your visa questions. Tell me your visa type, your country, and where you're working. I read every comment and I answer as many as I can. To help you get the best jobs and skills while working in Australia, please see the links in the video description and pinned in the comments. Good luck out there, Australia's waiting for you. See you in the next video. Every backpack has a story. Go out and write yours. See you in the next video.